They called her Black Prince, not an official name during her time on British railways, but one that would come to define her legacy in preservation. BR Standard Class 9, F number 92203 was no ordinary freight locomotive. She represented the peak of post-war British steam design, an engineering solution to the urgent need for powerful, efficient heavy freight haulage across the network. Commissioned in the twilight years of steam, the 9F class was the final heavy freight type designed under R.A. Riddles as part of the BR standardization plan. With a 210-0 wheel arrangement, wide firebox and high boiler pressure, the 9Fs were capable of exceptional performance. They could haul vast loads, often in excess of 900 tons, and sustain speeds that belied their bulk, sometimes reaching over 70 miles per hour in service. 92203 was constructed at Swindon Works in April 1959. She was part of the final batch of 9Fs built, and by that time, steam's days were already numbered. Allocated first to St Philip's Marsh in Bristol, then Old Oak Common and Birkenhead, she was used on heavy freight workings, particularly in the industrial northwest, moving iron ore and other bulk materials essential to Britain's post-war economy. Despite her capabilities, 92203's career was short-lived. She was withdrawn from British Railways service in November 1967, just 8 years after entering traffic. But unlike most of her classmates, she avoided the cutter's torch. She was purchased directly from BR by the wildlife artist and dedicated railway preservationist David Shepherd. It was an extraordinary act of foresight at a time when the heritage movement was still in its infancy. He named her Black Prince, a dramatic and fitting title for a locomotive of such power and stature. Under Shepherd's ownership, she initially operated at the Longmoor Military Railway before moving to the East Somerset Railway, where she would remain for over 20 years. During that time, she achieved a remarkable feat, hauling the heaviest steam-hauled freight train in post-war Britain, a staggering 2,198 tons from Foster Yeoman's Quarry near Shepton Mallet in 1982. This wasn't a publicity stunt, it was a working train, proving the 9F's capability even decades after its mainline withdrawal. In 2004, Black Prince was overhauled and returned to steam, operating on the Gloucestershire-Warwickshire Railway until 2011. After a period out of traffic, she was relocated to the North Norfolk Railway and underwent further work, returning to service for a time and thrilling new generations of enthusiasts. By 2023, after more than 6 decades of industrial and preservation service, Black Prince was retired from active duty and moved to the Bressingham Steam Museum, where she is now on static display. From a technical perspective, 92203 exemplifies late British steam design, a boiler pressure of 250 pounds per square inch, driving wheels of 5 feet in diameter, a tractive effort of nearly 40,000 pounds, and a combined locomotive and tender weight exceeding 170 tons. Only 9 9Fs have survived into preservation, and among them, Black Prince holds a special place, not just for her achievements, but for her role in the early days of the preservation movement. She stands today not merely as a static exhibit, but as a monument to the ingenuity of British locomotive engineering and to the dedication of those who fought to save her. If you've enjoyed this detailed look at 92203 Black Prince, please consider liking the video, sharing it with fellow railway enthusiasts, and subscribing for more expert explorations of Britain's rich railway history. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep the legacy of steam alive.